Pleasure
Well
to
done,
meet
brother.
you from Texas.
Thanks be to God. Do you want to talk?
Been watching your videos.
Yeah.
Learn a lot from you.
I hope I've encouraged you and helped you, bro.
Yes. You encourage a lot of people.
Good.
Video.
Okay. It doesn't want to be on video, JC. So make sure any facial images are blurred.
All right, let me shoot from the back.
All right.
So I would only show your back, your shoulder. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
Go on.
So we've learned a lot from, I and others have learned a lot from your YouTube videos.
Good.
Yeah, it's amazing how
Up to you.
productive your work is and fruit from it far more than you've ever seen, than you probably ever know. Till
Well, I thank God, because any fruit is from His Spirit and not from myself. But let me ask you this question, bro, because like the Muslim that was lying about the persecution of Christians.
I was in Morocco yesterday.
Yeah. So tell us about what you saw about how Christians are treated in Morocco.
The average person doesn't really care about Islam. It's there on the shelf,
Yeah.
and they're good and friendly people. But the people that are in the mosque, the people that are fired up about their faith, they're the ones to be careful about. Now there are laws in the books. Every church has police by it.
And is that to protect the Christians, or is it to make sure that Moroccan Muslims aren't going into church?
I think it's whatever they want to do with it.
Yeah.
But the law in the book says that a Christian cannot go to a mosque, and a Muslim cannot go to a church.
Yeah.
If a Christian is with, if a local is with a foreigner of any kind, like a Muslim woman, Moroccan, they'll immediately find out. They immediately want to know, what is this woman doing?
Yeah.
Why is she with him?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
So
not
Christians,
as open as
can Muslims become Christians in Morocco?
No.
No.
Oh, absolutely not.
Can Christians express their faith in publicly with processions and crosses and no? What happens if they do that?
I'm sure the authorities will have something to say.
Yeah. Are churches being raided by the Moroccan police? Or are Christian
Not at the
missionaries?
moment, not at
Good.
the moment. I think the last few years they have calmed down and they have opened up.
Yeah.
That has not been the case before.
Right. Yeah.
They did share a lot of things with Algeria, which of course is very Islamic,
Yeah.
very anti-anything else. So there are differences developing between Morocco and Algeria. Algeria is exactly all the things that you said, and
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah. And would you say that the church is growing in Morocco?
Oh no.
No.
There's,
And why?
north of Morocco, and there were just a handful of Christians really.
Yeah.
Most of them are expats.
Right. And what are the Christians when you meet them? What are they saying in Morocco? Like about their place in the world?
The ones that have been, of course, I'm not talking about the expats, but the people who are, we call MBBs, or at least with Muslim backgrounds. It's a struggle. Their families have typically thrown them out, or they have very little relationship there.
Rejection by family. What else?
By family. It's dangerous if they're from a small part of the country, because they could be killed, they could be physically harmed.
So threat of death, threat of physical harassment.
Women are usually divorced.
Women are divorced, right?
Men have left them.
Yeah.
They live in a very. They also cannot outwardly act Christian. They cannot wear a cross.
So they can't show their faith in public? Right. So, I mean, and I'm just saying this for the brothers and sisters that watch on the camera, that this demonstrates exactly why, as Christians, we need to up our game. Because we are allowing this ideology to come here in the UK, and the liberals and left-wingers want to pretend that it's not happening. You need to recognize, church, that the political left is not an ally of the church. Immigration policy of the political left is not an ally of the church. And Christians are going to suffer in this country because of policies that Labour want to pursue. And they will suffer just as they are suffering in the Muslim world. And as Christians, we need to do a better job in speaking up for, standing up for our Christian brothers and sisters and acting in their defense and acting in our legal considerations about what we can do here abroad. And thank you very much for your...
I was in Egypt earlier this year.
Yeah,
That situation's far worse than Morocco.
right. Tell us about it.
You cannot act Christian. You cannot wear outwardly Christian things. And it's dangerous. It really is dangerous. You could get... Brotherhood is strong.
Yeah. That's the Islamic Brotherhood for those that don't know.
Yeah. This is a dangerous place. The churches are very careful.
Yeah.
There is a church, the Orthodox Church from a while ago.
Yeah.
Kind of keep them to themselves. There cannot be any outward conversation about Christian. We cannot, as we are most Christians, it's in the DNA to go out and witness. That's not permissible.
Yeah.
If you don't care about your life and well-being, maybe you might.
And this is exactly the thing again, is that Christians need to educate themselves, and we need to become more forceful in standing up for our brothers and sisters. Anyway, brother, I'm going to do a talk. God bless you, and thank you so much.